Are you ready for some football? Because I sure am. I'm Cobra, and I am your host tonight, and I am joined by Alex and Emperor Newt himself, Chris. Say hello, everyone.
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
Ah, week one has officially moved into high gear, and we had our first two games of the contest. Ah, how interesting the season starts. The Dallas Cowboys were defeated by spit on that thing. The Philadelphia Eagles, 24-20. The odds makers actually had Philadelphia winning this by 7.5, but Dallas held them to 4 points. So, guys, your opinion on this game, including the spit. I'm going to start with you, Alex.
it's pathetic that Jalen Carter decided to spit on Dak Prescott. Even though Dak spit in his direction, he decided to spit back at him. It's so dumb. 6 seconds into the start of the season, and that is how you started? An ejection and a possible fine and a suspension. Right before the Chiefs game, week two, one of the biggest games in the Eagles' schedule outside of the divisional games. What I can say though is the Cowboys looked a lot better than I thought they were. I thought Phil was gonna walk in there, drop 30 to 40 points on them, and walk out without even getting a scratch on them. But they were held to 24 points by a dominant Dallas defense, even without Michael Parsons. Kenny Clark was involved heavily in stopping the run and getting Jalen Hurts. And I think without Michael Parsons, this Dallas defense might be better than what they were because the toxicity of Michael Parsons is not there anymore. I do think the Eagles' offense struggled a lot moving the ball. The rain delay, after the rain delay, there was 0 touchdowns, 0 points for the rest of the game for 2 quarters. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is just not who he was last year, and AJ Brown was non-existent. 1 target, 1 catch, 8 yards, and that was all he did. Why? We do not know. And Saquon also struggled to run the ball as well.
Chris, your opinion, and then when you wrap up, I'll get to mine about the spitting incident in Philadelphia. Even though, hey, that's Philly.
Yeah, I mean that is Philly spitting on players. Yeah, that's classless. Obviously, I'm kind of glad that he did. He deserve to get kicked out? Yeah, I think so. So fine, suspended. We'll see. But yeah, the Cowboys held their own, even though I'm not a fan of them of neither team. But it's like they were missing a key player that could have helped them. You know?
Yeah, no, Jerry. Hmm. But let me
Yeah, Jerry.
so let me talk about this. Jalen Carter. I don't care if Dak Prescott spat in your face. They're going to call retaliation 9 times out of 10. I don't give a damn. Cooler heads always prevail. Let the refs handle discipline action. You let Dak Prescott get in your head. Congratulations, you played yourself, fool. I definitely that was very very fucking stupid of Jalen Carter, who is a talented defensive lineman for the Philadelphia Eagles. Will he get suspended? I doubt it. Not for spitting. If it was more like a Myles Garrett, hitting Mason Rudolph over the head with a helmet, I don't care. Again, with that incident, did not care if Mason Rudolph said a racial slur. It's like, dude, as I said, they will pounce on retaliatory action regardless of instigation. That is what referees are there to do, to prevent ongoing disputes to become to fights. Even though that probably gives us more excitement in the NFL because the NFL wants to jack up prices. Make it worth 40 fucking bucks. Uh, and a big shocker: the Los Angeles Chargers, that should be San Diego, defeated their division rival, their main rival, and the AFC champ Kansas City referees 27-21. Are we seeing the end of an era? Are we seeing it, guys? Alex, starting with you.
If you told me this time last year Justin Herbert was going to go off for 318 yards and 3 touchdowns in a foreign country against a 3-time defending Super Bowl champions, I would have told you were lying to my face. That Chargers offense looked incredible last night. Justin Herbert, Christian Johnson, Len McConkey, all of it cooked well. Mario Hampton was really good, the former Tar Heel running back. His rookie year, he did pretty well last night against the Chiefs defense. That did struggle a whole lot. I don't know if it's the Chiefs and the Super Bowl hangover loss that has impacted them a lot more than what they should be. Mahomes looked lackluster. The defense didn't do anything. Losing Xavier Worthy was massive for the Chiefs because they didn't really move the ball that well effectively. The run game wasn't good. The blocking wasn't good. They sacked Mahomes, I think, 2 or 3 times with the Chargers defense, and I was blown away. I watched the game because, the Commanders played both teams this year, and I wanted to see what weak spots were, and the Chiefs' weak spot seems to be pass game, and the Chargers' weak spot seems to be trying to stop deep balls because Kelsey got wide open on a little fake block route and touchdown all the way. So I think this was a big game, a big upset, and a big division win for the Chargers. And the Chargers could be sneaking in the West this year, and we're just not seeing it.
Chris, your opinion.
So yeah, as Alex was saying, it's a big upset. Obviously, the impact I think of losing Xavier Worthy did it affect the Chiefs. The Chargers, I've been saying it for a while. They're no slouch, especially with their team this year. I think they could make a wild card at minimum. But yeah, I don't think it's the downfall of them yet. It's only week one, and everybody loves to over exaggerate in week one. I think once if the injury to Xavier Worthy is not too, they'll probably get back on track. But I was impressed with the Chargers, especially Justin Herbert, Lavin Conkey, and the rest of the team.
Right. Like I said, well, not like I said, but I didn't see this game, but seeing that the Chargers defeated the Chiefs, I was blown away. Because, oh, hey, Jamie, we're going to get your opinion on this in a minute. But yeah, seeing the Chargers destroy the Chiefs in Brazil, very interesting. It definitely brings some question marks to the Chiefs now. And hopefully that's a good thing for parity so that we can finally get a different team into the Super Bowl other than the fucking Chiefs. If this momentum carries. Jamie, Chargers, Chiefs.
Thoughts on what exactly? Like just how the Chiefs look?
The Chargers upset the Chiefs 27-21.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of things that stick out to me. Keenan Allen is still that dude when he's paired up with Justin Herbert. They have a uncanny connection with each other, and it's like Keenan Allen never left. Quentin Johnson is still overrated at this point. He's not as good as everyone thinks that he is with Week 1. But with the Chiefs, it looks like they are really trying to force being a deep ball throwing team, despite taking the easy stuff that they did last year. And what was it? Sky Moore? Sky Moore was the one that got injured right in the very beginning.
What's up?
Was it Sky Moore who got hurt in the very beginning? When he ran into Travis Kelce? well, regardless of who it was, he was their deep threat game plan, and they kept trying to do that. They tried to replicate it with Hollywood Brown, and it just wasn't working. So it almost felt like it was force fed of trying to become something that they're not. So I don't know. I'm they also committed a lot of like false start penalties and stuff. So very unchief like, and I agree with you, Cobra, that there's a good there. I now say that there is probably a 60% chance that when it comes time to crown the AFC champion, that it will not be a Kansas City Chief contention.
Right. And before we get to our bold predictions that Chris and Jamie will get to make, there was one bit of extra news that happened this week that surprised the hell out of me because I thought this player had a little bit extra in the tank. He had a lot more left to give, and that is the retirement of Amari Cooper. I sincerely thought that Amari Cooper was, I figured he was going to end his career with the Raiders. I did not expect him that after he signed that contract with the Raiders that he would just say, "Yeah, I'm done." Alex, Chris, Jamie, chime in on Amari Cooper.
Honestly speaking, here, I'm not sure if Amari Cooper saw the offense and was like, "I can't work with this." Obviously, he was going to be not receiver one because they drafted a receiver. They have Brock Bowers and have Ashton Genty. So Amari Cooper was going to be receiver 2 or 3. And I didn't think he was going to like Geno Smith as the quarterback because, he played around Derek Carr most of his career in Oakland. Derek Carr was the quarterback. He was used to Derek Carr's throwing style, used to him deep balls from Derek Carr because he was throw the ball and like, oh, Cooper can catch it. And I need to understand that either he retired just to sign a contract and get paid for it, or he really felt like he had nothing left in the tank to come back. I mean, he's 39, 40 years old. So, he's getting to the age that receivers don't really do that well. I mean, shoot, Terry McLaurin just signed an extension. He's 30 years old. He's going to be 32, 33 when his contract ends. So probably retire by then. I think Cooper realized that he doesn't have much in his tank left, and I do think it's a surprise. And I feel bad for Pete Carroll because I felt like Pete Carroll was going to use Amari Cooper well at the receiver 2 spot to win Vegas some games.
Chris?
Yeah, same. I mean, Ryan was on the wall for him. He saw the situation at Las Vegas and said, "Nah, man, this place is nice and all that, but I'm not gonna deal with this."
Jamie, are you available, or are we just looking at cups on the wall?
Yeah, I think.
All right, okay.
When it comes to Amari Cooper, I think he was out trying to. Maybe he thought he had enough to become the one in Las Vegas because of their shaky at best wide receiver room. But when he probably got an idea of what the role that he was expecting to play, they probably told him something different. And just if he's going to come back and play football, he wants to be a heavy focal point of the offense and not just a piece. And that's more of a pride thing. And I don't think the Raiders had the intent of making him like the main target guy, or at least a 30 to 40% target share kind of guy.
As I have a differing opinion on this, as someone who actually watched Amari Cooper last year with the Bills. Hello. So Amari Cooper looked like he lost a step with Buffalo, if that makes sense. Like, Mac Hollins was the number one receiver in Buffalo. It was Mac Hollins. Amari Cooper was brought in to be a number one, and it was literally a viral moment by Keon Coleman, the rookie at the time, to basically say, hey, to signal to Amari Cooper that this is the right route, and it turned into a touchdown for Amari Cooper. But it was just, it looked like he lost a step. It looked like he couldn't get true separation, the Mari Cooper of old. It looked like that his time was done, especially in Buffalo. Would Buffalo, Buffalo probably would have loved to have signed him again, maybe on the practice squad if needed. Turns out we got Gabe Davis on that. That's another thing. But it just, I thought that this, he signed a contract with the Raiders, participated in workouts, and it was like as soon as he got onto the field, did his workouts, before the season would begin, he probably made a decision. I can't be the receiver I was. He probably couldn't even be a wide receiver 4. He probably felt he didn't have it. Especially after Buffalo, he didn't have it.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
That's a commendable thing on his part, out of respect for the organization and out of respect for the team. If that is the route that he went, he was probably like, look, rather than me be here and collect the money that you were saying you were going to give me, let me just retire, get you out of that contract, and do the right thing by you guys.
Yeah, not every athlete can pull a full circle moment. Not gonna lie, not every athlete can do that. All right, so now it's time to do the bold predictions. Alex and I are not going to be doing bold predictions on this podcast because we did them last week when Kat was hosting. So, Chris and Jamie, this is how it's going to work. I have the wheel with all the home teams. You all have one objection point each, basically. So, and we will basically go three spins apiece. Then the Monday night game, both of you have a pick. So, and I'm going to start with Chris because he was here first. And we are starting with Miami at Indianapolis. How fitting.
No.
No, I'm serious. It's been on the Colts. Indianapolis has a 1.5 point spread. They are favored by 1.5. Chris, give me that bold.
I think if everything goes according to plan and there's no freak injuries or anything, I think Miami could take this one with their offense. I know the defense is a little sus. I've been saying it before that their defense needs help, but I think if Tua could throw some passes, get to Hill, Waddle, and plus you got HN running, I think the Dolphins could probably win this game. But they could probably win this game. Give us a little knockout.
All right, Jamie, spinning the wheel. All right, Detroit at Green Bay. Green Bay is favored by 2.5.
My goodness. Talk about a banger right off the rip. Oh, man. Bold prediction. Even with my bold prediction is that even with the limited amount of snaps that he will play, Micah Parsons will still end the day with a sack.
Okay, so you're going to Green Bay.
Oh, so we're just doing pickups?
It's pick'em. It's pick'em. Yeah. So are you picking Green Bay 2.5 spread?
Yeah.
A reminder to our listeners: please gamble responsibly. We are not experts. We're kind of idiots.
Yep, we're not Pete Rose or Shohei Ohtani.
All right, Chris. We were just talking about this team, too. The Las Vegas Raiders at the New England Patriots, and the Patriots are favored by 2.5.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think a lot of people I think the Patriots they're gonna be a team to watch this year, and especially I have Henderson in my fantasy team, so I got to see how he's gonna do. So there's some interest there. The Raiders, yeah, they're the odd team out in that division. I think it's gonna be the Patriots game. I don't know if it's gonna be by two, but it's not gonna be a good day if you're a Raiders fan.
All right. No, any objections? None. Jamie. We have. Oh no! Oh no! I hear an IROC Camaro in the background.
Oh no, he's coming.
We have the Pittsburgh Steelers facing off against the New Jersey Jets. Your beloved Pittsburgh Steelers are favored by 3 points. Jamie, do not disappoint me, motherfucker.
This is why you tune in.
So, in the case of not making Yins any more than he should, I think Aaron Rodgers gets his revenge game against the Jets and covers the spread.
He's auditioning for the Vikings and we know it. Embrace destiny, you motherfucker.
Can I interject?
I mean, it's the Jets. I can't. I don't even want to. I want.
Alex, you already submitted your picks. You can't interject.
Gosh dang it!
I want to hear Alex's point. I like the
Is there any objection? Is there any objection?
No.
I don't hear from Newton.
All right.
No.
I better get back to my Iron City beer and Yingling cocktail. And head back to my rusted teal IROC Camaro. Cobra, take over, motherfucker. Why does he have to do this every time?
Oh, no. Hold on. I want to hear what Alex had to say, though.
Interesting. Chris,
Yeah.
your final game before the Monday Nighter. The Cincinnati Bengals at the home of famous women respecter Deshaun P. Diddy Combs Watson. The Bengals are favored by 5.5 points.
I don't have a feeling that game is gonna be a shit show.
Emphasis on the word shit because of the Browns.
It's gonna be. I feel like this is either gonna be a blowout win for the Bengals or it's gonna be one of those games of our life.
So you're saying it's probably going to be a greatest game.
Yeah. Oh man. I think the Bengals offense they'll. Yeah, I think they'll cover the spread. They'll cover the spread, but it's either going to be the return of the greatest show on turf or the Browns doing the Brownsiest Brownie to ever brown.
Any objections? 5.5.
You know what? I'll do my objection now. I think the Joe Flacco-led Cleveland Browns are going to once again put a damper to the beginning of the season because the thing was canceled.
Whoa! Jamie is going with the upset special and saying Cleveland upsets their younger brother Cincinnati. All right, Jamie, your final spin before Monday night. It's the Houston Texans at the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are favored by 2.5.
I have the Rams winning this one. Stafford and the back injury has been a thing all season, but he's going to come in and he's going to showcase that. Who needs a back when you have Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, and Kyron Williams to just dish the ball out to?
All right. Chris, do you object to this?
I think I will, because I don't know, the Texans. They got some good pieces, even though some are injured. But I wouldn't be surprised if they come up with the win.
All right. Okay, guys. Monday Night Football. All objections are put in. Both of you will make your pick for Monday Night Football. We have the future home of Aaron Rodgers, the Minnesota Vikings, heading into Chi-Town, the Chicago Bears, with or without the National Guard in because of famous women respecter Pumpkin Spice Palpatine. So, Minnesota is favored by 1.5. Chris, then Jamie, make your pick. Give me that bold.
Yeah, I think I have to side with that one. I think the Vikings should come away. They got Justin Jefferson, got some good pieces. The Bears, I mean, it's a learning curve, but I think they'll keep it interesting. But not enough to win.
Okay. Nice.
Skull.
Jimmy.
Skull.
All he had to say. They're welcoming Aaron Rodgers in with open arms. They will trade for him at the end of it all. Okay. It's destiny, Jamie. Don't shake your fucking head. Don't shake your head.
It's destiny.
It's destiny.
It's gonna happen.
It's Diet Stalo, and that winning more Super Bowls.
I feel like we need to actually place a long-term bet, Cobra, if that were to actually happen.
All right, guys. Guys, I got to tell you, this episode of the Hard Count is brought to you by our good friends at Sleeves. That's right, Sleeves, the home of the drippiest compression wear out there. Right now, they're getting ready for October, and that is why anything that is pink on Sleeves is 50% off. So do check that out, whether it be compression sleeves, headbands, compression tights, sleeveless hoodies, and other training accessories as well. And also football apparel as well. If you have a middle or high school athlete who definitely wants to look drippy onto the field, they have visor clips, they have receiver gloves, they have backplate covers, they have other apparel out there as well. And of course, baseball season is out there. They also have the sleeves, they also have the chains as well. But again, why do I love sleeves so much? Because sleeves are awesome. And I want you to check out our affiliate link in the bio. Wherever you get your podcasts, show the channel some love because we love you and we want you guys to support the channel. Sleeves.com. Paint your arms pink. And of course, like I said, that's it for the Hard Count. Want to, of course, shout out our other podcasts. Yesterday, we had the Dirt Durf podcast, our baseball podcast. On Thursday, we had Passing the Pigskin with Tyler and Billy covering the NCAA. Tomorrow, we have the Handed Down Beatdown, our wrestling podcast. So don't forget to join us live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that one. Also, coming this October, Biscuits and Penalties, hosted by Alex. And I am, of course, his co-host on that one. Yes, the roles have been swapped for this season. I was the main host for Biscuits and Penalties. Alex is stepping up into the net while I put on the baseball cap and practice my door opening skills. We also have The Lap Down, our NASCAR podcast. I didn't forget, Jamie. I didn't forget. You thought I forgot. I didn't. No. The Lap Down, hosted by Greg Farmer, and Ryan, who normally is on here, but Jamie is a part of that as well. Do check that out, and of course the Handed Down Bench, which is our hangout podcast when we talk about things that are not sports related. That'll be next week. So be on the listen for that as well. Our friends at Nude City, you are more than welcome to do that. And Billy just stepped in as soon as I'm about to sign off. No, sorry. You're late. Well, it's all right, Billy. But anywho, thank you, Billy, for chiming in. But as I said, also don't forget to check out our affiliates as well. As I said, all of our other affiliates, besides Sleeps, are in the bio wherever you get your podcasts. Show the channel some love. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We have a Patreon. For as much as an Arizona iced tea, you can join our Patreon. So do check that out. Eventually, we will actually get get a more reward so we can put you into our Discord server and you can join our podcast. So, anywho, that, like I said, that's it for a hard count. I'm Cobra. On behalf of Alex, Chris, Jamie, and Billy, we'll see you on the